Yo guys, what's up? Jay Sensei here. Assuming you can tell which Pleiadian maid I'm going to be discussing by my thumbnail, she needs no introduction, but nevertheless, I'm going to give her a proper introduction. So the Pleiadian maid I'm going to be discussing for this video is going to be Yuri Alpha, other known as a vice captain of the Pleiadian Maids or Big Sister. Ever since season 1 when Yuri was first introduced in Overlord, she's always reminded me of that middle school teacher, the one that got away, the one that's always strict and mean but was very hot and I wouldn't mind receiving extra math lessons from. I mean, she could discipline me with that ruler in period 2 or period 3, I wouldn't mind. But let's get back to the topic of the video. So there's a reason why Yuri gives out that teacher vibe or that sexy tutor vibe. It's because of her creator. Her creator is one of only 3 females that are known as the 41 Supreme Beings. She is known by the username Yamaiko. Yuri's creator Yamaiko had a moniker given to her by the 40 Supreme Beings in the Great Tuma Nazarick. Somewhat of a nickname you can say because of her game style. She was known as Musclehead Teacher. The reason for that wasn't because she possessed some sort of super tier spell that would allow her to spawn biceps out of her fucking head. It was because of her game style. She was always calculating her next move. She never blindly played on emotion, meaning that she wouldn't embark on a dungeon without information or a given quest without knowing the proper details. Musclehead is just a term that the 40 Supreme Beings gave Yamaiko because she would always use her head first. But the term teacher comes from the fact that in IRL she is an elementary school teacher, and this may be why Yuri Alpha has that presence of a teacher, because many of the creators love to give their traits to the creations in the Great Tuma Nazarick. So let's get back to Bae Yuri. So Yuri is known as a big sister of the Pleiadian Maids. Her position of the Pleiadian Maids is vice captain under the 6-star system. In the anime, when Sebas was relieved of his command, she was promoted to deputy leader. So you may have noticed I said that Yuri is the big sister of all the Pleiadian Maids, but each and every single Pleiadian Maid was created by a different supreme being. But the supreme beings that created the Pleiadian Maids had an agreement to have the Pleiadian Maids view each other as being sisters. So that's how they were programmed. This explains why every Pleiadian Maid has different racial classes but still call each other sister. Since Yuri is the eldest sister, her younger sisters do call her big sister as a sign of respect. But they are also fearful of her. Yuri is known to be strict, just like a teacher and a workaholic. When there is no given task or mission assigned to her, she begins to become restless. Yuri will start to direct her energy towards her younger sisters, such as Nabro and Solution. She will start to micromanage them. She will criticize their work to the point where Solution and Nabro both went to Ainz, pleading to give Yuri a mission or task to do. I found this situation humorous and realistic. It was humorous because the fact that Nabro and Solution went to Ainz just like children will go to their father, telling on their big sister. And Yuri is the big sister, and she acts so. We know how powerful they are in the new world, but they still have problems just like everyone else. It's relatable, and it really makes you laugh because we've seen Solution and Nabro be absolutely terrifying, but they still have problems, just like anyone else would when it comes to siblings. Their older sister is somewhat of a tyrant and kind of bosses them around to the point they go to Ainz and they want him to do something about it, just like a father would. So Yuri's racial class is zombie level 10 and Dullahan level 1. Since I only watched the anime, I was surprised to hear she was a zombie, an undead to be exact. Her appearance doesn't match a typical Hollywood zombie. She's probably the only zombie that can get it, if you know what I'm saying. Her second racial class, Dullahan, is derived from Irish folklore of a horseless rider who carries their own head under their arm. So if Yuri is her Dullahan, that means she could detach her head from the rest of her body. So let's take a quick look at Yuri's appearance, and I'm not saying let's look at her titties. Look at her neck. She has a blue necklace / choker. Presumably it keeps her head attached to the rest of her body. So if I wasn't being clear, if someone was to run up on Yuri and necklace snatch her, her head would fall off her fucking body. That would be one hell of a party trick. Since Yuri is an undead, she possesses the same status as Ainz, meaning that her emotions are suppressed by the status of her racial class. Even though Yuri's status as an undead suppresses her emotions, she still has a positive karma value that was given to her by her creator Yamaiko, meaning that Yuri is deemed a good person when it came to Yggdrasil. She's not evil by any means. Since Yuri does have a positive karma value, this does make her different from most of her sisters. Most of her sisters don't view humans as being anything. Most of them are negative karma level, meaning that Yuri is somewhat different from her younger sisters, most of them. There is another one that does have a neutral positive karma level, but we'll get to her later. So Yuri Alpha is somewhat different when it comes to the denizens in the Grade 2 Monastery. Her positive karma value that was given to her by Yamaiko allows her to feel compassion for living things. So when Ainz gave the order to not kill humans without justification, she was relieved. She noted that Ainz had to be the second nicest supreme being, second to her creator, but she later noted that Ainz was just as nice as her creator Yamaiko because of this. When it comes to karma value being a factor, we've seen it being displayed in season 2 of Overlord when it came to Sebas. Sebas has a positive karma value, and when it came to Mare, Sebas had an internal struggle that became external. He was given strict orders not to stand out, and Solution even was questioning Sebas's leadership skills because Sebas chose not to inform Ainz that he had taken in a young lady, and this was starting to bring problems by 8 fingers. Solution ended up snitching on Sebas. Yes, Solution became a snitching ass. Yuri's karma value hasn't been displayed when it comes to the anime, but in the novel, when it comes to the novel, she proposed to Ainz to open up an orphanage for the Sorcery Kingdom to take in young humans that have nowhere else to go, under the pretext to scout for talent holders, and also good publicity. So let's take a look at Yuri's status. She is a total level of 51. Racial class includes Zombie level 10, Dullahan level 1, job levels include Striker 10, Single Brawler 5, Cook 1. She is the only Lady maid that can cook, and she has 24 unknown. Her approximate status is HP 55, MP 12, Physical Attack 57, Physical Defense 36, Agility 51, Magic Attack 0. She ain't got no fucking magic. Magic Defense 35 and 37 Resistance and Special 36 with a total of 319. So what does this mean? Yuri's best attributes are Physical Attack 57, Agility 51. This means she thrives in close combat. She deals great damage when it comes to her physicality. Her fighting style originates from Chinese martial arts. Her repertoire includes Fajin, which was in full display against Evil Eye that shattered her crystal wall. This style utilizes the body in combat. This style is defined as a buildup or discharge of power explosively, or refining the explosive power. This open definition describes many martial arts such as boxing, Muay Thai, karate, kickboxing. Alpha has also displayed another fighting style. I hope I pronounced this right. It's called Ki Gong. I probably fucked it up, but oh well. So this is that chakra ki shit that we see in Dragon Ball Z or that Naruto shit. And I love that shit. Honestly, in anime, this stuff makes anime dope. I feel like I have to say this first though before explaining this martial art, because I have practiced various martial arts myself. Ki Bong looks cool, but let's be honest, that shit wouldn't work in real life. So I just realized that I kind of fucked up that pronunciation of Ki Gong and said Ki Bong, but I'm just going to keep it in there because it really made me laugh. But that being said, this stuff is awesome in anime, but when it comes to real life aspects of utilizing this martial art, it's little to zero success you're going to have. To prove a point, we're going to watch a couple of videos that I find very interesting in real life and compare it to Dragon Ball Z. Let's take a look at Mike Tyson. He was famous in the heavyweight division. He wasn't the biggest guy in the ring. Actually, he was the smallest guy in the ring when it came to height. But Mike Tyson was known to throw powerful punches, and it wasn't because he was using ki, it was because he knew how to throw his weight behind his punches, and he had very explosive power, and the explosiveness came from his muscles, the way he trained. Like I said, people that utilize Ki Bong think that building up ki internally and using it externally can perform feats that normal muscles cannot do. An example is a boxer. A boxer would do endless amount of crunches to strengthen up their core. Someone utilizing Ki Bong would just use their internal ki to absorb a blunt hit. So this is really an example of ki being used in anime. This is the stuff I really love, guys. I'm not trying to knock it down, but this is awesome. Look at Goku. He's building up his ki and he's making it appear externally and is visibly seen in his hands. This is a Kamehameha fucking wave. I hope I said that right, but you probably didn't. And look at Android right there. You see that? That's the ki wall right there. He's able to internally build up his ki and use it externally. And this is what Ki Bong basically is. In anime, it looks awesome because you got all that special effects and it's pretty badass. So this is going to be the example of reality. This is the example of the ki wall being utilized in real life. Look how he builds up his ki internally and he has it externally. Look at it. He's shaking with the sheer power of it. This is the ki wall used, just like Android 17 used it. This is the ki wall. But look at that. It was a touch of death without the touch of death. He's on the floor shaking like a fish out of water. The pain he may be in may be excruciating. So look at this. This is reality here. So we have someone who's using... Oh, fuck. Someone didn't tell him to pretend. So ki balling doesn't necessarily work in real life, but in anime it looks fucking awesome. But let's get back to the topic of the video. I'm sorry for getting off topic, but I really wanted to show this video. But let's get back to Yuri Alpha. Yuri has two active abilities that we know of. An active ability known as Present Search allows her to detect people in the given area and the level gap between them. But if the level gap is too vast, she won't be able to detect a certain level, and she is able to detect invisible people as well. The second passive skill that she does possess is known as Kibakushuo. Hopefully I pronounced that right. The user gathers light between their palms to perform this move. This technique is acted on the anti-attack when it is touched by an enemy. When this became a spreading shockwave, it did not make contact. Naturally, as an effect intended for direct contact, it became very weak when it is used as a spread effect. So this basically means you should probably put your hands on someone if you are going to perform this technique. If you don't, you can use it as a spread effect. So Yuri possesses a quite unique, useful passive skill. So it was used against Evil Eye. She was shown to use resistance against immobilization, blindness, silence, and dizziness effects, as well as negative energy that drains life force. So Yuri has 0 MP, so this means she can't use magic, but she has been shown to fly in the anime, and the reason she was flying in the anime is because she received an item. Without this item, Yuri can't fly. The item was given to her by Lord Ainz. The weapon of choice for Yuri is spike gauntlets. She uses them to fight in close combat. Other than that, she has a second pair of glasses that she uses to see through invisibility, and she has the pendant that was given to her by Lord Ainz to fly. Yuri relatively has a respectful relationship with everyone she works with in the Great Tomb of Nazarick. She supports Albedo in the way that she's trying to go after Ainz's heart, but her closest relationship has to be with the Dark Elf twins. Yuri and the Dark Elf twins refer to each other by nicknames after work, and Yuri took it as a compliment when one of the twins referred to Yuri as being a teacher. They are relatively close because the creators that created them were close to each other, and this was embedded in their programming, and they carry on these traits with them. So you guys have reached the end of the video. Let me know what you thought about the video. I probably mispronounced mostly every fucking word, but you know what, guys, deal with it. Other than that, I've been honestly surprised about all the feedback I've been getting about Overlord. A lot of you guys like the videos about the Pleiadian Maids, and I honestly had fun doing this video because I did a lot of research about Yuri Alpha and learned a lot in the process. Let me know down in the comment section which Pleiadian Maid you will want a video about next time. It's honestly hard to choose because they're all babes, but let me know and I'll choose one off of the comment section. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, drop a like. If you think I mispronounced some word, let me know in the comment section. Honestly, I find it fucking funny. If you're inclined to see more Pleiadian videos, subscribe, guys. It's honestly been overwhelming seeing how much subscribers I've been getting recently. And with that being said, I'll see you guys till next time. Jay Sensei out. Have a good day, guys.